who I am. Thanks for asking. I'm Geraint. Welcome to this new blind Let's Play on my channel. As you can see, we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm playing on a balanced difficulty because there is no in-between normal and hard mode. Except for, I think, Honor mode, which is like an Iron Man, and I don't really want to play Iron Man when I'm recording. So, again, welcome. Just to make clear, I labeled this episode 0 because it will be mainly going over all the stuff that is here in the character creation and also creating my character. So, if you want to see me create my character, jump to that specific chapter down below. Other than that, I'm gonna go over it real quick. It will be a blind Let's Play, although I have to mention that I have read the rulebook for Dungeons & Dragons, I think it's 5e, right? That is used for this one, so I kinda know what spells there are, so I made my thoughts already, what character I will play and whatnot. I will go through everything still and read it for myself because I didn't really do it yet. So I will go over every race, sub-race, whatever there is, and skill. So again, if you don't want to see this because you have seen this already or played Baldur's Gate already, then please select that the next chapter where I create my character. That one will be pretty quick because I will stop the video and create it, and I'll just go over what I select, because otherwise it takes like hours. And yeah, if you know my playthroughs, you know that it takes me a long time to create a character because I want to have the character perfect. Anyway, we're gonna get over this real quick. Also, even though it's a blind Let's Play, I have installed 2 or 3 mods that are not really, they are quality of life mods, I would say. One of my friends suggested me those, so I don't really know what they are doing. I just activated them in the mod manager. I only know that they are not interfering with the base game. I think one of them shows me the items so that I don't have to click on the button every time to highlight items, whatever that means. I will see it in game, I guess. Also, I think I have a preview of what's in a trunk or something, so that I don't have to open everything. I see if there is something in it. I think it's combined to that other thing. Again, I'm not so into it. I will probably have a look once I'm in the game if everything is working or not. So that's what I wanted to say up front, because this game is already, at the time as I'm recording, I think over a year old already. Jeez. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to get to you guys up front. What I could already see is that the graphics so far look good, at least in the cinematic. In-game here too. I've also put in my my reshade that I normally use with my standard parameters. So I don't know if you see it in the video that, I mean, I can deactivate it real quick. So that's the normal one in the game, and that's my preset that I have. Other than that, it's yeah. I didn't play anything yet. I'm going in blind, like I said, just with the mods active. So I'll go over that maybe later on. So let's get into it. I'm really hyped about this. You can also see I got a new shirt for this one too. That would already mean that I like the game, but we will know for sure soon, I guess. So yeah, that will be the part where I'll go over everything. So we should have cleared everything up. I will also go over the options that I have selected, so that you can see what's going on. It seems to be like there are characters pre-selected that I could use. Okay, Astarion. So it seems to be like an introduction. I will for sure play an origin, a custom character. But I will, it seems like we have an introduction to those characters, so let's look at that one real quick. I don't know if they talk or what's going on. Okay.
Hello, darling. Don't be shy. I promise not to bite until we've been formally introduced. My name's Astarion, and I've spent a century stalking the night, hunting for pretty morsels just like you. A man called Cazador made me what I am, kept me like a pet, forced me to do his bidding. No more. The Tadpole's influence broke his dominance over me, and now I can finally pursue the one thing I've hungered for these long, dark years. Revenge. I'm going back to Baldur's Gate to track Cazador down in his lair. I'll be the last thing the bastard ever sees.
I guess that tadpole thing is that that worm, I guess. So he looks like well, like a Renaissance character, I would say, like a Frenchy type of. And he seems to be a vampire, I think. At least he has like 2 long teeth, and yeah, looks like he's a vampire, but yeah. Has red eyes, but doesn't mean anything, I guess. Then we have Lae'zel? Lae'zel? Maybe she's it? Oh, it looks like a woman, okay. Oh, that's the one from the video, right? That we saw. Yeah, the other one in the cage, whatever. Okay, so Lae'zel, or whatever. Maybe she is telling her name. Also, I forgot to do that. After 200 years serving a cruel master... Okay, there we go. The vampire spawn. Astarion is finally free. Free to walk in the sun, free to chase power, and free to take revenge. So he can walk in the sun, okay, interesting. So we got, yeah. I hopefully hear the name, then I know how she is spelled. Was raised ready for a life amongst the stars, mercilessly conquering the cosmos as a Githyanki soldier. Grounded, she must deal with a world she doesn't understand and find a way to serve her people in a plane that despises her militant kin. Okay, let's hear and see.
Since I was born in the cold reaches of world space, I have known but one purpose. To wield a silver sword and ride a red dragon in service of my regent, the Githyanki Queen Vlaakith. My first step on this path is to slay a mind flayer and bring its head to my queen. There is no flesh I will not carve, and no barrier I will not shatter to see it done. I am the one who sunders. I am the Undying Queen's most unshakable warrior. I am Lae'zel of Kalir.
Lae'zel. Lae'zel of Kalir. Okay, so it's like spelled... If you spell it in German, it would be the same, like Lae'zel. Okay, that's fine. So then we have Gale. Gale's wizarding power, so he's a sorcerer. Or, yeah. Once earned him the love of Mystra, the goddess of magic, until his ambition led him to the brink of catastrophe. Okay. Wizarding powers. Okay, let's hear about him. He looks like Jeff Bridges in Tron. I think he reminds me of Jeff Bridges with long hair, and his face looks like Jeff Bridges. Let's have a video about him.
Well met, stranger. You find yourself in the presence of the renowned wizarding prodigy, Gale of Waterdeep. Please, no need to be intimidated. My virtuosic talents once caught the eye of the goddess of magic herself, Mystra, who named me her chosen, and her lover.
Oh, okay.
Thanks to a slight miscalculation on my part, that relationship eventually soured, as did the greatest of my powers. Now I'm merely a humble wizard on the road to redemption. Unless I can find the path to something greater.
Okay, so it seems like all of those characters have that worm in their head, it seems, because they're all, like, touching it. Okay, then we have Shadowheart. Shadowheart willingly undertook a ritual to remove her memories in order to protect the secrets of her fellow Shar worshippers. Also, I don't really know many of the gods in the Dungeons & Dragons realm. And I know some from the books of Dris Do'Urden and stuff like that, but yeah. My D&D is a little bit rusty. I didn't really play pen and paper D&D. I just know D&D from the books. Loss and pain are sacred to her, but her faith is now being tested like never before. Okay. Like a scar here.
My name is Shadowheart, loyal servant of Shar, goddess of darkness and loss. There is little more I can tell you than that. My Lady Shar tasked me with a mission of such secrecy that I surrendered great swathes of my memory in order to safeguard the knowledge of it. All I know is that I must bring the artifact I hold to Baldur's Gate, and that nothing can stand in my way. My goddess is watching.
Okay. Then we have Will, like Will Scarlet or something like that. Known as the Blade of Frontiers, Will uses his magic to fell the monsters and devils menacing the Sword Coast. In a moment of desperation, he accepted an offer of greater power, forcing him into an infernal game he is struggling to play. Okay, so it seems like it's also a mage here. She's like... can't really say. Does it say what? Oh, she's a class. Okay, you see the classes there. So he's a rogue, so yeah, okay, thief. Fighter. Okay. Wizard. Okay, so he's not a sorcerer, he's a wizard. Okay. She's a cleric. And Will is a warlock. Okay. So let's hear about Will. Oh, his eye color is a little bit... something is with his eye. So all of them have something. So he's like a vampire. She's... I don't know what she is. Githranki or whatever it's called. Yeah. Githranki, yeah. He looks like a human, but he has like a tattoo here. She... oh, half... okay, it also states... okay, yeah, okay. Never mind, yeah. Human, yeah. Half elf. And Will is also human, okay. But he has something with his eyes here. Okay.
"7 years ago, I was exiled from Baldur's Gate, the city I call home. My name is Will, but the people of the Sword Coast call me the Blade of Frontiers, champion of the meek, defender of the innocent. The truth isn't quite so simple, but they're right about one thing. I hunt monsters, and I always catch my prey. My latest target is a devil, and I'm right on her tail. Once I'm through with her, she'll never escape the fires of the first hell."
Okay. Then we have Karlach. Let's say Karl. I speak it like a German, so it's Karlach. Karlach has escaped 10 years of service in the Hells with nothing but the X on her back. Yes. And the infernal engine blazing furiously where her heart used to be. Okay. She is a tiefling.
10 years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a Hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier. But I've escaped now. Thank you, Mind Flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle. If this engine doesn't burn me to ash first, I'll need people I can trust. An infernal mechanic, and a serious amount of luck. But you know what? I'm not worried. After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
I like the voice acting so far, in general, but I like hers especially, I think. Also, I like the male version. I like the Gale voiceover. I like so far. So the Dark Urge. You remember nothing but a path paved with blood. Unimaginable cruelty whispers to you from within. Can you escape it? Would you even want to? Your appearance and class can be fully customized. So that would be like if you are playing a story character, I guess, and you can still customize it, kind of. Maybe. Looks like a dragon, or like a dragon without wings. Okay, Dragonborn. Okay, yeah. So he's a Skyrim character. Okay. So Storm Souls. Okay, you can change appearance and class if you want to play that.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured, beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Okay, that was intense. So I don't know. Maybe we meet those characters. Well, we already met that one. So we'll probably meet the other ones too. In some capacity, I would say. Okay, so we are going to, or I'm going to, create a new character here. And I will stop the... actually, we can go through the different races and stuff before I choose everything, I guess. So we got elves with ethereal continences and long lifespans. Elves are at home with nature's power, flourishing in light and dark alike. So they have, you can move 9 meters, base racial speed, okay. Elven weapon training, longsword, sword, short bow, and longbow, okay. Dark vision, can see up to 12 meters. Fey ancestry, you have advantage in saving throw against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep. I mean, I have like a feeling what I want to do, like I said, so I'm not going into it right now, but you will see later on, I guess. So then we have Tiefling, like that Karlek thing, person. Descended from devils of the 9 hells, Tieflings face constant suspicion in Faerun. Thankfully, their arcane abilities make them natural survivors. So it seems like the base is 9. I'm just gonna check. Oh, we'll get over it. 9 meters, also dark vision 12, so that's the same like elves. Hellish resistance, you have resistance to fire damage, that makes sense. Taking only half damage from it, so dark vision. Okay. Oh, it also says what says here, or lists up what you have like as skills. Okay. Okay, I'll get over that later, I guess. Then we have Drow. Drow driven to the Underdark, most Drow have adopted a ruthless pragmatism, while the Lothsworn delight in the goddess evil tenets. The Seldrin... Oh, can we select Loth and Seldrin? That would be nice. Rejector attempt to overthrow the leader of the Elven Pantheon. So that's the first one that we see something like that with a cantrip. Okay, I'll probably check it by race, so I'm gonna go back here real quick. So we got High Elf and Wood Elf. The High Elf has Firebolt, and the Wood Elf has Fleet of Foot. So High Elf, heirs of the mystical Feywild, or Wild. High Elves value magic in all its forms, and even those who do not study spellcraft can manipulate the weave. Wood Elves. These elves spent their reclusive lives in Faerun's forests. Decades of training in archery and camouflage are enhanced by an otherworldly swiftness. The movement speed is increased by 1 point. Okay, so that's like 10.5 instead of 9.0. Then we have... Oh, they can change what they want. So if I do that, it changes... Okay. So you can select one. I will have a look over that with the class and whatever I choose later. Then we have the class. Okay, I might check out that one when I'm done with the races, I guess. So we have Tiefling. What do we have here? We have Asmodeus Tiefling, Mephistopheles Tiefling, and Zariel Tiefling. So Asmodeus Tiefling, bound to Nessus, the deepest layers of the hells. These Tieflings inherited the ability to wield fire and darkness from the archdevil Asmodeus' infernal bloodline, and they get produce flame. They don't seem to be able to change that one. Fire damage when thrown, conjure until long rest. Then Mephistopheles Tiefling, descended from the archdevil Mephistopheles. These Tieflings are gifted with a particular affinity for arcane magic. They can cast Mage Hand for 10 turns, and that one is for... Then we have Zariel Tiefling. Tieflings from Zariel's bloodline are empowered with martial strength and can channel Searing Flame to punish their enemies. Sounds like match G until long. Gain advantage on imitation and performance checks. Okay. Then, like, we already saw the Drow. So yeah, you can select. That's cool. Lothsworn Drow and Seldrin Drow. So the Lothsworn Drow, raised by Lolth's cult in the city of Menzoberranzan. These Drow embody the virtues of the corrupt and merciless goddess. Lolth marks her followers with bright red eyes, so those in the Underdark will learn to fear them on sight. Seldrin Drow. Seldrin Drow can be found seeking allies from all over Faerun, aiming to settle their conflict with Lolth and each other by any means necessary. So they don't have... They can't select the cantrips like the elves do, that they just have this one, it seems. Dancing Light, Illuminate, 9 meter radius. And they have also the base speed. They have Draw Weapon Hand, Draw Weapon Training, proficiency with Rapier, Short Sword, Hand Crossbow, yeah, that's Hand Crossbow, yeah. Superior Dark Vision, oh, that's 24 meters, like double than an elf. And it's the same like the elves. Then we have humans. The most common face in Faerun. Humans are known for their tenacity, creativity, and endless capacity of growth. Also 9 meters. Civil militia. You have a weapon proficiency with spears, pikes, halberds, glaives, armor, light armor, shield. Human versatility. Select an additional skill. Okay. Carrying capacity is also increased. But nothing else there, it seems. So then the Gith Yankee, with a ruthlessness born from Mindflayer enslavement. Githyanki ride the astral sea atop red dragons, bringing the silver swords and psionic might to bear against any trace of the illicit menace. So illicit are those that put the worms into our eye or whatever. Actions. Gain proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability until longer. So that sounds nice. And they also can have cantrips. So they have a lot of things. They have like an action, they have like cantrips. 9 meter, martial prodigy, lifetime armor proficiency with light and medium armor, as well as proficiency with short sword, long sword, and great sword. Yeah, I think he's carrying a great sword. Yeah. Or great sword? Looks like a great sword. Nothing else there. So then we have the dwarf. Oh, we have Subraces there. Dwarf is durable and unyielding as their homes of stone. Dwarves are some of the finest warriors, miners, and smiths of Perun. Oh, so they are slower. Yeah, makes sense because they are smaller. So they can only go like 7.5 per turn. Proficiency with battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, and warhammer. 12 meter sight like the elves. Dwarf and resilience, you have advantage on saving throw against poison, and you have resistance to poison damage. Okay, so we have like Subraces here. Gold dwarf. These dwarves are known for their confidence and keen intuition, the culture of their deep kingdom, well as family ritual and fine craftsmanship. So on top of your hit point increases by 1 and increases by 1 every time you gain a level. Okay. Silver dwarf. Oh, so those are different. Shield dwarf. Great losses in ancient wars against goblins and orcs have led these dwarves to adopt a cynical mindset, but they will endure anything to restore their ancestral homelands. Looks like, you know, like Lord of the Rings dwarf. They want to go back to their home or whatever. You have armor proficiency with light and medium armor. Okay, that's actually not that much. Duergar. So those are from the underworld, right? Once enslaved by the eldritch mind flayers, Duergar adapted to freedom with harsh practicality. Their cold demeanors and gift of stealth are well known throughout the Underdark. So like the drow, they can have vision of 24 meters. They have advantage to illusions and charm. Okay. So from the dwarves, it seems like those are the better ones. Excuse me. I would say. Then we have half-elf. Curious, ambitious, and versatile half-elves are welcome everywhere, but struggle without a community to call their own. 9 meters also. Civil militia. It's like the humans, right? They also have civil. Yeah. Makes sense. 12 meters. So yeah, like they are a mix of elf and humans, obviously. Oh, we've got also... Okay. We got high half-elf. A touch of the Feywild remains in half-elf with the bloodline, and even those untrained in magic possess a hint of wild power. Okay, they can also change it up. Okay. And wood elf, they can run more. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Like the wood of parent, these half-elf have a quickened stride and an eye for stealth, yet many break away from isolation Faerun's forest to explore the rest of the realm. And then we have a drow half-elf. Okay, they get that one from the drow. Most half-drow result from liaisons between Zeldrain drow and surfacers. While half-drow inherited a few magical gifts, they aren't usually raised in the Underdark. And we have halfling. Small yet capable halflings prefer the comforts of home and hearth, but their natural look and dexterity makes them fine adventurers. Yeah, they can also not move that far. Got lucky. When you roll a 1 for an attack roll, you reroll the die and must use the reroll. Well, actually, if you roll a second one, then yeah, you're not lucky. Brave. You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Oh, we got a Subrace here too. Lightfoot Halfling. Lightfoot Halfling, stealthy but social. These halflings travel all over Faerun to make names for themselves. They have advantage on stealth checks. Strongheart Halfling. Legend has it that Dwarven blood gave strongholds their hardiness, resistant to poison and well springs of endurance. These halflings easily hold their own. Okay, so like they are like a mix of dwarven here and Duergar, I would say, kinda. Then we got gnomes. Or gnomes. Small, clever, and energetic gnomes use their long lives to explore Faerun's brightest corners and darkest depths. Okay, also. I think those are the shortest ones. Then it's, I think, halflings, and then it's dwarves. Yeah. Gnome cunning. You have advantage in intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and saving. So, ooh, that's not that bad. Then we got Skyrim, I mean Dragonborn. Dovahkiin. A proud race that values clan and skills above else. Once enslaved by dragons, they strive to be self-sufficient, not wanting to be beholden to anyone, not even the gods. Base racial speed 9, okay. Subrace. Oh, did I get all the subraces for the gnome? No, sorry, I didn't. So, rock gnome, the most commonly seen gnomes on Faerun's surface. Rock gnomes are named as such for their hardness and affinity for metal, dark vision, and history checks. Okay, so they get a lot of checks, which should be nice. Forest gnome, even smaller than their cousins and twice as reclusive. Forest gnomes are a rare sight in Faerun. They master magic and craftsmanship in their distant, idyllic groves. Speak with animals until long rest. And they can see in the dark. Can they see in the dark too? Okay. Deep gnome. Oh yeah, that what was my conclusion before with the mix of dwarves. More guarded than the surface cousins, deep gnomes survive in the Underdark with dark vision and skillful stealth. Okay, you got like the draw, 34 meters. Advantage on stealth check. Okay, sorry. So now we're gonna back to the Dragonborn. We also got, oh, that's a lot. Subraces. Okay, black. It's probably facing their skin. Yeah. Okay. Also the face a little bit. I guess you can edit the faces. Black Dragonborn. Despite no ancestral links to the mighty creatures, these Dragonborn share the charcoal coloration and fizzling acid breath of black dragons. Blue. Is that the same? Okay, that's the same. It's just changing it out. So, okay, I'm gonna just read about what Deep Sapphire, Blue Dragons. So they got Lightning Breath and Draconic Ancestry. Is that all the same? No. Okay. More, it's poison, and this is like lightning. Okay. This is fire. Brass. Burnished Ochre Hue of Flickering Fury Breath. Brass Dragons. Fire Breath. Ancestry. Bronze. Sepia Skeleton Sparkling of Bronze Dragons. Also lightning? Is that the same? Okay, it's the same as this. Copper is the same as this. Gold is the same as this. Oh, it's a little bit different. You got Fire Breath. I mean, it's the same damage and everything. It's just another icon. That's also the same, I guess. Green. Oh, that's poison. Poison Breath. Red is... Oh, okay. We got like brass that has fire. We got red that has fire. And that's the same as gold. It's just the skin. Okay. And we got silver. That has frost. Okay. Cold breath. Okay. And resistance to cold. Makes sense. And we got white. That's also frost. Okay. There must be... Maybe you get a distinction later on. I don't know. And last but not least, we have half-orc. Creatures of intense emotion. Half-orcs are more inclined to act than contemplate. Whether the rage burning their bodies compels them to fight, or the love filling their hearts inspires acts of incredible kindness. 9 meters. Dark vision. Relentless endurance. If you reach 0 hit points, you gain 1 hit point instead of becoming down. That sounds interesting. Savage attack. When you land critically with a melee weapon, you deal an extra dice of weapon damage. Right, so we are done with the races. Let's have a look at the fighters. At the classes. So we got Barbarian, the strong, embrace the wild, that hides insight, keen instincts, primal physicality, and most of all, unbridled, unquenchable rage. Nothing against you, but let's put the alpha there. And then we can... Okay, Barbarian. Then we got Bard. Bard's new music is more than idle fancy. Oh, you changed the tune. Background, I'll get over it later. So they got some spells and stuff. And they can... Okay, that's because half. Okay, never mind. Bard's new music is more than idle fancy. It is power. Through study and adventure, these traveling troubadours master song, speech, and the magic within. So they got a lot of things. Bardic inspiration, saving throw. Hello, what's up? Yeah, hello. Gain 2 level 1 spells which are restored on a long rest. Okay. Then we got Cleric. We already know one character that is a Cleric. And I think that Kalik is a Barbarian, I think. So we got clerics are representative of the gods they worship, wielding potent divine magic for good or evil. Oh my god, okay. Good or ill. Okay, so they have like also some skills. They also have sub classes. Life domain, body, mind, and soul. Healing magic, okay, so life is healing. Light, providing magic to dispel darkness and immolate enemies. So, okay, fire stuff. Trickery. Illusion. Right. Knowledge. All manners of legends and skills. Your mind is an electrical cup brimming with exquisite knowing. So basically, depending on what your domain is, you're changing skills and stuff. Nature domain. You embed the vast viridian power of the natural world, an avatar of the subtle. Okay. Tempests. Your faith made it a thunder, quake. Okay. So thunder-based skills and stuff. Okay. Fog cloud, yeah, makes sense. War domain. Fortified by holy seal, you brandish an arsenal of sacramental savagery to use against those who deem unrighteous. War priest. Okay. Bonus action. War priest. Okay, whatever. And then can you also select? Okay, I'm not gonna go over the deities. Yeah. So if you are a cleric, you can select your deity. That's it. Okay. So that was the cleric. I didn't expect it to be that long, but that's why I'll do part 0 before I start the game, just to get over this one first. So we got the Druid. Druid channel the elemental forces of nature and share a deep kinship with animals. Mastery of wild shape allows them to transform into beasts from all over the realms. Background music is also very nice. It's getting a little bit loud, but it's fine. So we can't change to any sub-classes here for Druid. You just get your spells and stuff. Okay. Then we got Fighter. That's pretty basic, I would say. Combat, wielding weapons, unmatched, yeah. Like hack and smash. Then we got the Monk. Some reach enlightenment by languid meditation, others do so in the heart of battle. Monks manipulate Chi to empower their own strikes and debilitate their foes. Then we got Paladin. A promise made so deeply that it becomes divine in itself flows through a paladin, burning bright enough to inspire allies and smite foes. Subclass Oath of the Ancients. Oath of the Ancients, you fight on the side of light in the cosmic struggle against darkness to preserve the sanctity of life and the beauty of nature. Oath of Devotion. Following the ideal of the knight in shining armor, you act with honor and virtue to protect the weak and pursue the good. Holy Rebuke. Oath of Vengeance. You have set aside even your own purity to right wrongs and deliver justice to those who committed it. So it's like a fallen paladin or something like that, because yeah, you see it in the call, it's more like dark, and that is like bright, and that is kind of neutral, I guess. Okay. It's a paladin, that's the ranger. Rangers are unrivaled scouts and trackers, honing a deep connection with nature in order to hunt their favorite prey. We got cantrip, so they can do spells. Okay. I'm going through here, but if you know my playthrough and watch some of them concerning that kind of game, you kind of know already what I'm going or what I'm planning to go for, probably. So we got Rogue. With stealth, skill, and uncanny reflexes, Rogue versatility lets them get the upper hand in almost any situation. Sneak attack, so probably when you are hidden or something like that. Don't have that, okay. No other change here. Sorcerer. Sorcerers are natural spellcasters drawing on inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. So they have a lot of cantrips here. You gain 2 level 1 spell slots, which are restored on long rest. Okay. We got a subclass here. Wild Magic. Your powers come from ancient forces of chaos. They churn within you, waiting to burst free at any time. Oh, I like that. I like that. The background music. This one. Oh, I like that one. Draconic Bloodline. Your veins carry draconic magic, the result of a powerful dragon ancestor. Hit points increases, draconic resilience. Now you even get like dragon scales. Yeah, that looks nice. Storm Sorcery. Wither Crackling with the energy of ancient deluges or pierced by gales and hurricanes. Your lineage is a strange tapestry scrolled by tempest. Oh, I like the music. Yeah, that's everything here. We are through soon, so 2 more. Warlock, also a caster. Bound by pact to an all-powerful patron, warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. So they have 2, and you gain warlock spell slots. Okay, we got a subclass here too. The Fiend. You have pledged your soul to the hells of Abyss in return for a deadly arsenal of fiendish arcana. Okay. Oh, when I do that. Okay. The Great Old One. You pledged something unthinkable to an unspeakable ancient entity, which in return furnished you with powers of cerebral entropy and control. Mortal Reminder. That creature and any nearby enemies must or become frightened. That's like every time, it seems, when you crit. The Archfey. Graced by a lady or lord of the Fae, you are imbued with all the background music is changing, and I'm so confused because I want to listen to that and I also want to read that. Sounds nice. Okay, so we got 1 more. Wizard. Wizards master the arcane by specializing in individual skills of magic, combining ancient spell with modern research. Just listen. So you can... Oh, that's why you don't have that many spell slots, because you can recover them. Okay. Good. So we also got now backgrounds for everyone. So Acolyte, you have spent your life in service to a temple, learning sacred rites and providing sacrifices to the god or gods you worship. Serving the gods and discovering the sacred work will guide you to greatness. So, oh, you get like bonuses to that, to those. Those are different, right? Okay, yeah. Insight and religion. I'll have a closer look at that while I'm creating my character outside of the video, and then I will go into detail why I did what, I guess. Charlatan. You're an expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, and more than happy to profit from it. Bending the truth and turning allies against each other will lead to greater success down the road. It's like a draw thing. Criminal. You have a history of breaking the law and survived by leveraging less than legal connections. Profiting from criminal enterprise will lead to greater opportunities in the future. Entertainer. You live to sway and subvert your audience, engaging common crowds and high society alike. Preserving art and bringing joy to the hapless and downtrodden heightens your charismatic aura. And another background music change. Folk hero. You're a champion of the common people, challenging tyrants and monsters to protect the helpless. Saving innocents in immediate danger will make your legend grow. Guild Artisan. Your skill in particular craft has earned you membership in a mercantile guild, offering privileges and protection while engaging in your art. Repairing and discovering rare crafts will bring new inspiration. Noble. You were raised in a family among the social elite, accustomed to power and privilege. Accumulating renown, power, and loyalty will raise your status. Outlander. You grew up in the wilds, learning to survive far from the comforts of civilization. Surviving unusual hazards of the wild will enhance your powers and understanding. Sage. You're curious and well-read, with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. Soldier. You are trained in battlefield tactics and combat, having served in a militia, mercenary company, or officer corps. Show smart tactics and bravery on the battlefield to enhance your powers. Urchin. After surviving a poor and bleak childhood, you know how to make the most out of very little. Using your street smart bolsters your spirit for the journey ahead. And with that we are done. Thank God, I have to take a little sip of water here. So we can, though those abilities are depending on what class you choose, I guess. So it seems like you're getting the star that indicates what you should have high, I would say. So wizard, let's check something else real quick. Let's, for example, go barbarian. It's probably strength, yeah. And monk is probably dexterity, yeah. Sorcerer is probably intelligence. Oh, okay, it's charisma. Warlock is also charisma. Wizard is intelligence. Paladin is strength. Wisdom for the druid. Cleric is also... Yeah, they're kind of linked, I would say. Strength, force, dexterity. Yeah, makes sense. Probably also dexterity, yeah. Okay. Good. Having said that, I will go into myself and create my character. I mean, if you have clicked on this video, you probably see the picture of my character in the thumbnail, so yeah. You probably know what I will create, but you don't know the you will probably know the race, but you will not know what class and subclass and background and abilities I use. So having said that, I will be back in a tick. Probably in real time it will be like 2 or 3 hours, but for you it's like a blink. So see you soon. And I'm back. So, what have I done? What have I created? So I've created a draw, a Zeldrin draw. So I'm a good guy or a good girl, based on drow standards. Then I'm a paladin. I have the subclass Oath of Ancients because I want to heal my group and stuff. And I don't really be the holier than holy. I'm more like in the middle, because I'm pretty sure there will be maybe dialogue choices or whatever that are maybe not what the do-gooder would select all the time. So also I have selected the folk hero. It gives me animal handling and survival. On the skill side I have selected 16 on strength with the +1 bonus. I have dexterity 8 because I have put the other points to charisma because it's one that the paladins use, it seems. And also it doesn't state here, but it was listed as I should take it, so I took it. But here it lists like paladins needed for spellcasting. So dexterity I've removed as much as possible. I'm in heavy armor, so I don't think I will be able to maneuver pretty good, I guess. I'm a little bit worried about that initiative and armor class thing, but we'll see about that. So constitution I have put as high as possible. I couldn't go to 16. I could have gone to like 15, but I would have to spend like points here just for a point here. And I saw that it's only changing with even numbers. So if I go to like 13, it stays at 1, the same as here. And if I go 14, then it goes 1 up. So even numbers upgrade. And that's why I didn't put 15 here and less here. Intelligence I also put to 8, or the lowest that is possible. Because that's a stat that I'll probably or hopefully won't need. And then I have wisdom at 12. It improves spellcasting, cleric, druids, and rangers. Actually, when I created the character, I had it something like this. But then I saw that the options here were like 2 and stuff. So I put it up again to like 12, because it seems like some of the skills here, or of the abilities, skill proficiencies, that's it, are higher if I put that on 12, because it seems like they're using wisdom more than they use dexterity. So let's have a look here. I have okay, something is off here. I had like 3 here. Yeah, okay, that's more like... Oh! That's not how it should be. I had like 3 here and 3 here. Is that a bug? Now it works. Okay, so I have Persuasion 5 because it gives me Charming and stuff. I guess that's good for dialogue options. And the rest is pretty much spread out to be as high as possible, with being on the middle ground, I would say. So we got Animal Handling at 3, because that one... I mean, it shows what it's based on, I think. So that one is based on Strength. I have like 3, that's fine. Acrobatics, Dexterity. I mean, I have minus in Dexterity, so it doesn't make sense to... I mean, I can't even do it, but to upgrade this. Same for here. Everything here uses like dexterity, and that is intelligence, so it also doesn't really make sense to go into religion because I have a -1 already base from my intelligence, so I'm not gonna click here anymore because it would change probably. Again, I don't want that. Investigation, yeah, that could be an interesting one, but yeah, it's also based on intelligence. I can't do that, so same for nature and religion. So animal handling, I have +1, I think, or +2 from wisdom and 1 from the folklore hero or folk hero background. It also says here inherited from background, so we have +3 here. I put insight here because it hopefully helps me with dialogue checks. Medicine is +1, whatever that means. Probably healing. Could have done that to 3 too, but I will see how it goes. Perception, I think I got from the race, yes. Observe environment, spot hidden details, maybe, you know, I don't know, hidden doors or whatever. Survival, stay alive in the wilds, track prey. Yeah, it was part of the folk here, so I thought, yeah, why not? Because it gives me like a nice spread. I've checked the other backgrounds and most of them enhanced, like for example persuasion or I don't know, acrobatics or arcana, and that doesn't really help me, I would say. So I went with that one that gives me like a good middle ground for every ability that I have, like high, like strength and charisma and wisdom too. So I think that's a good middle ground. I hope it is. So that's what I select here. Then let's have a look real quick. We went over this. Yeah, race. Yeah. Let's have a quick look what I have selected in appearance before we move on. So I have that the body is, I think, 1. Yeah, body is 1. And it seems like they are changing, the body types are for male and female, so I think 2 is the same version for male and stuff like that. So I didn't want to be a bulky woman, let's say it that way. So I'm gonna stay like as close as to original drow as possible, height-wise, I would say. And then furthermore, I will go after that later. I'll do it later. Then I have head 4. It gives me a little bit of freckles, which I have freckles myself, so yeah, why not? I was thinking about head 3 here, but it looks too polished, I think. It's like a model, so that one looks like a little bit childish, maybe, and yeah. It even looks younger than this one, so I'm a young girl. We got ash tone 6. I saw that there are also other skin tones. I was thinking about going smoke because that one looks good too. But then I say, okay, let's stay with the ones that the game gave me as basic. I have no scars. Maturity is like young. I didn't have any freckles because I already got them from the face. Also don't have that, and yeah, I'm gonna show it because why not? So the video is probably demonetized, but it's the first one and not really gameplay, so there you go. It's default. In case you wanted to see that. So then we have body art. I have a tattoo. It's not really that visible with the hair, but I have like that cursed rose here in red, and I also have like red earrings here, like little ones. They're not disturbing too much from the overall look of the face, so that's nice. Then I have eyes. That's the one where I deviated from what was presented to me for Drow. I wanted to have green color, so I checked out the green colors, and some of them are really weird, probably because they're not Drow. But Emerald 3 looks really nice. It has like a little spark in there. And it looks like a really deep green. So not too bright and not too dark, but still flashy, I would say. So I went with those green eyes. Then we have makeup. I put on makeup 5. Makeup 7 also looks a little bit nice, but it makes the face a little bit too, I would say, too angry looking, I think. So I'm gonna go with light shade here in black, and yeah, we got 170 and maybe slipped there when I created the character. Wanted an even number, so 50. Glad that I checked. And then we got lip. We got 75, 75, and a little bit of reddish pink. And here I have chosen Neverwinter Scarf with the hair color in red. And the hairlights, I also used all available ones because I wanted to make them a little bit darker. If you do that, the hair gets a little bit too bright for me. I already have chosen like a dark red, I think. So that selection here, also with graying, helped me a lot with getting the hair a little bit darker and not showing up as gray. So it's like a red and black. I was also debating on going with pinned and perfect. And another distribution of the colors, because that looks like it really reminds me of Toriel of Lord of the Rings with that style. Oh, with that style. But ultimately, I've decided, like I said, and as you have seen with Neverwinter Scarf, it really looks nice. You have like a long hair here, a little bit of kind of ponytail stuff like there, and long hair on the back. I really like that style. You see all of the face, you see the ears, the elf ears, so it really looks nice. Having said that, that's where I am now. So let's go and start the game, I guess. Oh yeah, name. I should have it in my. I was wondering when it would come. So I have it in my. So we got Ambrosia, of course, and I had a little search on the internet for a Drow translator. So Erenkiel means a nightingale, which I normally use as a last name. So normally it would be Ambrosia Nightingale, but it would work with Nightingale too, so that the length of the name is still fine. But I wanted to stay in character and put in a Drow name, so Ambrosia Erenkiel. I know Ambrosia is not a Drow name, but you know, forgive me about that, if you will. And that should be it. So let's start now, I guess.
You need a guardian.
Oh. Okay. That's an issue. I have to create another character. Okay. Yeah. That means I will be back again in some hours. So I don't know what that guardian is, but I want to make that guardian also perfect like myself. So yeah. Back in a blip, I guess, again. Till then. And back again. So, my guardian is ready. I have created a tiefling male with body type 4. So it's like a big guy. Because he's a guardian after all. Then we have the subrace is Asmodeus tiefling. I saw basically every thing here you could change into the color that the color here, like red. So I'll just kept it with Asmodeus. Then we have voice 2. There's only one voice to choose anyway. We got head 2. We got chili tone 8. I gave him an eye scar and a little scar here at the beard, but you don't see it because of the beard, like on the chin. Yeah, nothing there. There was no selection for genitals, so thank God. So let's do that. Then we have body art. I gave him woven razors in black. He doesn't have any earrings or piercings or whatever. Eyes, he has a demonic yellow. It's still available also for him, so it's fine. He does have makeup kinda, but it's just to reflect the brightness of his eye. So he has that 7 that I was debating for Ambrosia, but it looks still normal, I would say, and not too freakish or whatever. Not to say that men that wear makeup look freakish, it's just not my style, let's say it that way. We got the black, the lip I didn't change because there is nothing selected here, so it stays the same as it is. Hair, he is, I think it's called Valiant Heart, yeah. I was debating about Rapscaling or whatever and Valiant Heart, I took Valiant Heart. We got a blonde guy and a nice goatee here. I wouldn't say it's like my image, but I also have blonde hair and sometimes I have a little bit kinda goatee, but not that much like that, but never mind. Then I chose stick-in skewers as horns and they are black. So just a little bit contrast of black and yellow, and black and yellow are my favorite colors also, so yeah. I hope that's it. So let's venture forth. I probably have to give it a name too, but that shouldn't be a problem. I have something in mind. Probably you can imagine, Geraint, yeah, of course. But yeah, let's venture forth. Never mind. So it's continuing from the main intro. Might be a little too late, I think. Graphic looks good though. Like I said. Teleporting. Very early in the game. That looks really good. That looks movie-like. They can teleport. So the riders were the same race as her, like the Githranki thing, right? I think it said something about her bio, with like, they ride dragons and stuff.
My head.
And we made it, we're finally in the game. Okay. Wow. And we already got journal updates and whatever, so okay. And we got our first tutorial, basic movement, move your character to start your adventure. Okay, I think this is where we end this episode because I don't want to spoil anything from the game in the 0 episode, let's say it that way. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the character creation and everything that I did before. And I hope to see you guys again when the gameplay starts for real in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, like always. And see you at the next one. Till then, have fun and bye-bye.